Well, good everybody, it's Bagso Grell, previous high school math teacher turned full-time day trader, and I'm about to show you exactly what it's like to be a mentee at BTSMC. So, first thing you'll notice is every single class, I have a PowerPoint presentation that I'll present. Um, so it's not just me randomly on the chart. I'm not just out here freestyling. Like, no, it's a very structured curriculum. And as I said, I'm coming from a teaching background. I went and got my master's in education, so I really know how to structure a curriculum. And that's what you'll get in my mentorship. So every class starts with a warm-up. The warm-up is usually the price action recap. That's where I go back in the charts and talk about everything that happened in today's price action and tell you my projections for tomorrow's price action. And then we go through this presentation, whatever presentation is available for that class, whatever the topic is. It might be order blocks, it might be fair value gaps, it might be anything. And then every class comes with a homework attached to it. So I just showed you a presentation here. This is something I've given for free already. This is my most basic class. This is not even in my mentorship anymore. So just know we won't even be doing this topic. But yeah, so this is what a typical class of mine would look like, where it's a PowerPoint presentation and they come with a homework, and you submit your homeworks on Google Classroom. So if you see on this tab here, everybody submits their homeworks, and when they submit their picture, you're gonna get feedback on your homework. Right, I'll give you feedback, and I'll also put a grade on your homework. So I want to make sure I'm holding people accountable. And you can make sure that you're actually understanding the topic, because if you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you how to fix it. I'm gonna tell you how to fix it. And then also, it doesn't just come with homeworks, it actually comes with tests and quizzes as well. So here, for example, you guys who's in my free community probably already have taken some of my quizzes, but I give my mentees quizzes as well. So here's a quiz I gave the free community, which looks just like this. You see, you're gonna have to know which way price is expected to go. But my point in saying this is that yes, there are assessments in the mentorship, so you need to make sure that you're actually studying and actually doing the work so that you can pass the test and therefore pass the class, of course. And on top of that, the tests, the quizzes, the homeworks, and the classes, we also live trade. So almost every single day we live trade as a unit to make sure that we're cementing the concepts that we went over the nights in class. And there's 2 classes per week. All right, 2 classes per week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Mondays and Thursdays. Don't forget, on Sundays, I already give a free class. So really, as a mentee, you're really getting 3 classes per week. But once again, 2 of my mentorship classes, they come with homeworks, they come with tests and quizzes. And if you happen to miss a class, everybody has a login on my website. And so if you have a login on my website, you'll be able to catch the class recordings. So this is the editing side of my website. But, you know, as you see in the current mentorship I'm running, we're 21 classes in. They got a handful more to go. Like I said, it's gonna be about 30 classes per mentorship, and it usually takes about 4 months to get through. So yeah, once again, if you miss class, just know you can watch it whenever you want. No worries. Now, the Discord itself, the community, the mentorship side of the Discord is a lot better. I share everything. I don't hold back anything on the mentorship side of the Discord. So they get a lot more details than what a free person would get, as you can imagine. And they have their own tab where they can ask questions. So if you come up with a question, I don't care what time of day it is, it's my obligation to answer your question. I answer every single question that's ever posed to me. Like, it's a rule I have. Everybody's question has to get answered because there's nobody left behind. So, and it might be in the form of audio message like you see here, but this is where you ask questions. And then the BT Mentees Only is a channel where I tell gems to only mentees, like gems I would only want mentees to know. And then of course you have affirmations and good news. You could put just inspirational videos in here, quotes, whatever you need to keep your spirits high. And then we also have the chart debate channel that's strictly for mentees, so they're able to do their chart challenges together. They got the group journal in here. So notice in my Discord, there's no profits tab. I don't care about people's profits because I care about people's process. It's all about process and education in my Discord. So what's represented by that is the group journal. That's about your process, right? So we want to share different gems we're picking up, different things that's helping us in our journey. We share that with each other. That's in the group journal right there. You know, testimonials, financial recommendations. You want to recommend books, stocks, whatever you want to do, you can recommend it in that channel. Bag Talk Bites is a channel that everybody has access to, but that is a channel where I put like a bunch of like mental gems that I come up with. I kind of treat it like my own trading psychology podcast is how I treat it. So you got these things in here. It has my interview in here that I was interviewed one time by somebody, and it was all about trading mindset and everything. So it's a lot that's in here, but all together. And then of course you got the Chop It Up channel. That's where everybody just talks for fun because it's like a family environment at this point. Everybody's close in the Discord. That's the environment I have. It's a bunch of like-minded individuals. Everybody in my mentorship side of my Discord is all about education. They all about getting better, the process. They're all about uplifting each other. And it's nothing but positive energy and mature people. I've never had any drama in there, no fights, no none of that. Everything in there is like I said, like-minded individuals. So that's what you get. And once again, it takes typically about 4 months to get through everything that I have in my mentorship. And last but not least, I will show you what other people have said about the mentorship. So every single cohort that I have, I require them, as you can see here, I require them to leave a testimonial, which says, tell someone exactly how you felt about the mentorship. What's your testimonial? This is the only required question. They do not have to tell me what their name is. And so I do this because I want people to be transparent. I don't want no sugar-coated nothing. Be transparent. If you didn't like it, say it. But knock on wood, and thank God, I have never had a negative testimonial in any cohort that I've ever done. So I've made these publicly available already, but I'll kind of scroll through it a little bit, and maybe you can pause the video and just kind of see the things that's being said here. This is from one cohort right here. I could show you another one real quick before we get off. But if you can see, like, these things are, you know, a lot of like amazing paragraphs that are really touching to me. You even see someone in here at a point, I don't know where it is, but they've tried 10 different mentorships. Yeah, this one, I tried 10 mentorships. I was almost ready to quit. And nobody I've encountered in the 10 classes or leaders or cohorts that I've been in can top REL, period. The curriculum, knowledge-based, attention to detail, responsiveness, professionalism, and community are top tier. So, you know, you see what people are saying, and once again, these are anonymous. They didn't have to say these things if they didn't feel that way. So I'll scroll through this one as well. This from another cohort. They also had a bunch of amazing things to say. So if you can just pause the video and just read some of the things that's being said, then you'll see the kind of you'll see the sentiment. It's really amazing. I really suggest that you take time to pause the video and read some of these paragraphs. It'll really tell. Like, I don't want you to take it from me that the mentorship is life-changing. I want you to read it for yourself and see what mentees have said. Once again, there's zero negative testimonials. You got people saying things like, this mentorship is perfection in capital letters. And a thing that I noticed in a lot of my testimonials is people rave about my teaching ability. Let's remember that I am a credentialed teacher, an actual credentialed teacher. So, you know, that's what separates me from a lot of these other traders. It's not that there's not a lot of great traders. It's just that everyone can't articulate their strategy or articulate just, you know, they can't educate, simply put. So that's something I specialize in. It's a spiritual gift of mine. And so I really, you know, I enjoy this part, right? It's not just, I love to trade, of course, but I really enjoy the education, and I get to the whys behind the market, right? It's all about the whys in the market. So if you're interested in that, the overall product, get into contact with me. The links will be in the description of this video if you want to sign up for the mentorship, or if you want to reach out to me, if you want to join the free community, the live trades, whatever it is, get in contact with me. We'll organize something to figure out if it's the best fit for you. So that being said, that's all she wrote. Hey, one more thing I wanted to speak real quickly on for people who look at pricing before they look at value. So understand this, especially in the trading world. If you go about the trading journey by yourself, you got to realize there's a huge cost to that. Without a mentor, you're going to take a longer time to get to where you need to get to, which obviously costs money and time, because the longer you take to get there, the more losses you'll take, the bigger the losses will be. And also, if it takes longer, that means you're missing out on money opportunities while losing money in the process. So when you think about that entire equation, it's like you got the cost of time, right? Because time is money. You got the cost of just taking losses, period, because you don't know enough. And then on top of that, there's just certain moves you won't be able to take advantage of because you did not have the knowledge to recognize them. So for example, a few days ago, I posted a trade where we quote 400 points together on the live trade. So with my knowledge, I'm able to pull together a move worth 400 points on the NASDAQ, which is a heck of a lot of money. But if you were trading by yourself and you didn't have the knowledge that I used to exit at the exact bottom, because I got out at the exact bottom, you might have caught maybe 50 of those points, but you're missing 350 because you didn't know how to hold the trade. And so I say that to say, like, the money that you're missing out on has to be included in your equation. So when you compare the price of a mentorship, whether it's mine or anybody else's that's credible, to the price of not doing a mentorship, it actually costs more to not do it, between your losses, your missed opportunities, which is opportunity cost, and then once again, just simply the cost of time. So when you really think about my price and the price of doing it by yourself, it's a no-brainer. So I just want to help develop the mindset of people, because I don't want you to think like that's the poverty mindset, right? I want you to have an investor's mindset. This is for trading mentorships, whatever it is you do. That's how you need to think about investments altogether. So your only job to do is to make sure that you're investing in quality education. I tried to display here that it's quality education. After that, the rest is in your hands. So hopefully you catch my drift, and I'll catch you on the other side.